Hey guys, today we're taking a look at a cool bit of camera gear. This is a DJI Osmo Mobile. It allows you to put a 3-axis gimbal on your smartphone. We're going to open this up and take a look at it right after this. Hey YouTube, this is Pecktec, and as you know, I love photography gear. And I like it almost as much as I like aquariums. And I love the gimbals that DJI has. I'm a big DJI fan. And when I saw that they had come out with the Osmo where I could take my camera off my drone and kind of use it, I did a video where I kind of went through the saltwater section of my local store with the Osmo. But soon after the Osmo, the first one came out, they came out with this mobile version. And what it is you can take your smartphone and you can put a 3-axis gimbal on it. I'm going to open this up and we're going to try it out. I've got Chicago coming up in just about a week from now, and I'm definitely going to take this up there and try it out. It's got a couple of really cool features that can kind of add some extra touches to your video. Definitely if you're doing handheld video to make your YouTube videos and stuff, this will be a big improvement. It's not cheap, and there are other options out there, but I've become really familiar with the DJI products, the way it integrates with the app and everything. But I'm a big believer in DJI products. I have the other version of this, so I've already got an extra battery, maybe some accessories and stuff like that. So I decided to go with the Osmo Mobile, and we're going to open this up and take a look at it, okay? Okay. So we open it up. DJI always goes the extra mile to make their packaging just really sexy. I'm not saying that that makes it worth anything more, but it is nice. It's a nice touch. Alright, so opening this up here. DJI always has their little cluster of manuals and stuff. So look, a packet. And let's see what this is here. Oh, okay, so here's the battery. It's got a little battery like this. So there's the battery. Not sure what this is. A little strap. A little button to cover this thing up. And let's pull this part out. All right. And here's the actual device itself. It's really simple. It's got the handle, and of course this is the bracket where the phone will rest. And it looks like there's something else in here. Oh, a little bag to carry everything in. That's handy. When I got the other Osmo, I just got this grip part, and I took the camera off my drone and I added it. But what you don't get when you do that is sound. So you got a nice stabilized shot. I got another use for that camera, for the Inspire 1 camera, but no sound and no way to get sound. They don't put a sound capability on the drone cameras because it would just sound like a lawnmower going on. That's nice. Nice little bag. It's really simple. It's got the little mesh pockets on the side here and just kind of a big open pocket to hold your stuff. I don't see a charging base for this, so I assume that you can just plug this cord in. Looks like it's got a little, almost like a little headset jack, and USB on the other side. So I assume you could just plug that into here and charge it right inside, yeah, probably on the front. So you can plug it in like that and charge it right inside of the device here. What's interesting too is it's got this port on the side, and with this port on the side you can add, it takes like a standard mounting screw like you see in a lot of photography equipment and stuff. Also comes with this little thing here that you can use to cover it up, just to make sure nothing gets in there, no dirt and grime get in there. But you can use that to mount lights, external microphone, all kinds of different things. You can also use it to mount a tripod, which I will probably do, and get some different effects on there. Alright, so the way this works is you just take the battery Actually, I have a battery charged from my other Osmo, so I'm going to go and just use that. So it just pops right in. You can turn it on the side here. It lights up, and it should activate this gimbal. Oh man, I might actually have to read the instructions. No! Now, as a lot of you know, my phone has been acting really kludgy lately. If you saw my live streams, the sound was really, really low on it and stuff. It turned out the microphone was slowly going bad on my iPhone. So I've just replaced it with the iPhone 8. It's got a nice camera on it. Got a whole lot of hard drive space. I got the 256 version. I'm going to be doing some footage with this to kind of test this out, but I just want to let you know what I'm actually using. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get the app going, get it connected to that, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I turned on the Osmo app, and I've paired it with the device. It's got a knob here on the back. It automatically, by the way, I had the device on. It kind of detected that the device was there, and then I just hit connect, and it connected to it. It's got this little screw in the back. You unscrew it, and you can kind of fit your device on here. I do have a Tech 21 case on here, which I'm hoping won't cause a problem. All right, screwing that down, and as you can see, it's like way off balance here, so I'm going to unscrew right here. I want to try and balance it. Oh, it's really, okay, it's really finicky here. Move it really slightly. You want to get as close to balanced as you can, and then let's tighten it down. Alright, it's going to make it so the gimbal doesn't have to work too hard. You can mod this with lenses and stuff apparently, but you have to be careful because if your lens is too heavy, then what you're going to get is it'll burn out the motor on here. Alright, so let's try again. We're going to turn this on. Whoop. Now it seems to immediately react. Alright, it's got a little button right here. You could use that button to reposition things and turn it. So that's kind of handy. So not only can you, so you can kind of keep your arm still and change the position of this. Of course, it's going to keep it real steady as you move around. Try its best to anyway. What's neat too is even if you're kind of messing with it and you've got it out of position, you can double click it right here. And I'll put it back to 0, and as far as the camera goes, I think you can triple click and it should switch the camera. Yep. So now it's switched the camera to the front facing camera, which is pretty neat. And try that again. Boop. It goes right back to the other camera. Well, this is going to be a little tricky. I'm going to try to do it from here. So you can take and you can select a subject. So you can select a subject, and no matter how you turn this, it's going to use that optical recognition to try and just keep it in frame. So it's going to keep me in frame. So if I select my face and I'm walking around and stuff, it will keep me in frame no matter where I go. No matter how I hold it, it's just going to keep moving to keep me in frame. So keep my arm perfectly straight. I can move like this, and it'll just move the camera around, trying to keep me right in the middle of the frame the best it can. So that's pretty cool. That's one feature it's got. Might be able to exit by the resetting it. Okay, there we go. Looks like it'll also do a panoramic. You just hold it really, really still, and it'll go through and it'll stitch a little panoramic view together. So you've got a nice little panoramic picture of the office. Oh wow, it is really dirty in here. So that's really cool. That's a fun thing. And it did that on the other Osmo too, but that's pretty neat that it'll do it right on your phone. And let's see, I'll switch it to camcorder. This also has a motion time-lapse feature, so you can select one area and then you can select another area and it'll slowly move and do a time-lapse. Alright, so the motion time-lapse thing is actually really neat. And if we start in the video section and I go down here to motion time-lapse, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the starting position, which is going to be something like that, a little plus, and I can actually pick a couple of different positions, but I'm just going to do a simple start and end. We'll end down here. Move this around a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to click next. I'm not sure how to change the duration and stuff. I'm just going to hit start so you guys can kind of get an idea for what this looks like. And it kind of gets itself in position, and then it's just going to run through exactly what I told it to do. Screen kind of goes dark, but it's still going there. I think the screen going dark actually indicates that it's shooting. It's time lapse, but it's going to go all the way through on its own and shoot the time lapse. When it's done, it just pops back up. You can open it on here and take a look. Pretty neat. Be looking for that in my footage of the aquascaping contest. I've got a shot in mind for that I'd like to use, so that's pretty cool. So that's the Osmo Mobile. It's a pretty neat piece of kit. Does some cool stuff. A lot of fun to play with. It's not super cheap. This does run about $300 for this kit. There are cheaper options out there. I don't know if they have the same features or the features are really super comparable. I just really liked my experience with the other Osmo, so I thought I'd go ahead and move up to this one. And it is pretty neat. It's a great complement to this new iPhone that I've got, so that'll be cool to see how that works. Now, I don't have to tell you guys the difference between, like, when you see handheld photography, especially with a really light camera like a phone, it makes every bump and jitter really, really super obvious. The biggest advantage for this is it takes a lot of that away. It doesn't take it away completely, but it takes a lot of it away, and it just makes it really, really smooth. I'll probably close out this video with a couple of shots of me like going up to the tanks and moving around and stuff and doing some slow shots, maybe even a motion time lapse. But be sure to check out the videos from the aquatic experience that's coming up. I'm going to use this quite a bit there. It might even turn into my primary camera there. So until next time, follow your bliss, check out some new tech, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.